In South Korea, success comes early but freedom comes late, or sometimes never. Celebrities are expected to be perfect, grateful, silent, and strong at all times. Making mistakes is not allowed. Resting is called laziness. And speaking up can end a career. For some of Korea's biggest stars, fame didn't feel like a dream. It felt like a cage. IU is now one of Korea's most respected artists. But during her early years, she was constantly criticized for her looks, her weight, and even her voice. She debuted young and was overworked to the point of exhaustion. Behind her gentle smile, IU struggled with anxiety, insomnia, and emotional emptiness. She once admitted that there were moments when she questioned why she was even famous. Not because she hated music, but because fame was slowly taking away her peace. Quitting crossed her mind. What stopped her wasn't the industry, it was songwriting. Music became her escape, her therapy. Instead of leaving, IU changed how she worked, choosing meaningful projects over constant pressure. She stayed, but on her own terms. Taeyeon debuted as the leader of Girls' Generation at a very young age. While the group was breaking records, Taeyeon was silently fighting depression and loneliness. The pressure of leading a national girl group, combined with personal loss and public scrutiny, took a serious toll on her mental health. She openly spoke about feeling emotionally broken and disconnected from life. At her lowest point, Taeyeon questioned whether continuing as a singer was worth the pain. Music kept her alive, but fame almost pushed her away from it. Instead of quitting completely, she shifted to solo work, where she had more control and emotional freedom. She didn't leave the stage. She just learned how to stand on it alone. Jennie is often seen as confident, powerful, and untouchable. But behind the scenes, she faced some of the harshest criticism in K-pop. She was constantly attacked online, called lazy, privileged, and undeserving. Every performance, outfit, and facial expression was judged. At one point, fans noticed her low energy and physical exhaustion. Instead of concern, she received more hate. Jennie once expressed feeling emotionally drained and overwhelmed by negativity. For someone who trained for years to debut, the thought of quitting became very real. But she didn't disappear. Jennie slowed down, focused on her health, and began setting boundaries, something idols are rarely allowed to do. She stayed, not because fame was kind, but because she chose herself. Kim Soo-hyun became famous very early in his career. With massive success came massive expectations to never fail, never rest, and never disappoint. He once shared that the fear of losing public approval caused deep anxiety. Success stopped feeling exciting and started feeling dangerous. There was a moment when he believed stepping away from acting might bring peace. Instead of quitting permanently, he became selective with his projects and took long breaks between roles. He learned that survival in fame doesn't mean constant visibility, it means balance. After reaching the top, Gong Yoo felt suffocated by fame. Acting no longer felt like passion, it felt like pressure. He once admitted that being constantly recognized and judged made him uncomfortable and tired. Rather than forcing himself to continue, he stepped away. He took a long break, lived quietly, traveled, and reconnected with himself. Many thought his career was over. But when he returned, it was on his own terms, choosing meaningful stories over popularity. Sometimes, staying in the industry requires walking away first. Before BTS became global icons, Suga struggled deeply with mental health, financial stress, and self-doubt. He once revealed that he suffered from depression and questioned whether his dreams were realistic. The pressure of being an idol while hiding pain made him feel trapped. Quitting wasn't weakness, it felt like relief. What kept him going was honesty through music. Suga turned his pain into lyrics, breaking the idol image by speaking about mental health. He didn't just survive fame, he changed how idols talk about it. They didn't stay because fame was easy. They stayed because they learned how to protect themselves within it. So the next time you see a Korean celebrity smiling on stage, remember, that smile might have cost them more than we'll ever know.